Welcome! Today I'm unveiling the new Warbat because I've been dropping a serious amount of money into 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 mods to make the most epic 100-day survival video ever, which I hope I eventually get around to because I've spent so much freaking money on it now. I owe you guys a big fat apology for not posting 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. I feel like for months, dude, life got just super weird, but I'm like pretty excited about the new Godzilla movie being worked on, so I want to go ahead and do something pretty weird for it. Obviously, there's a few other kaiju I could have picked, though off the top of my head, I have no freaking idea. There's not a whole lot of models available for like the Monsterverse. There was probably a good Scylla we could have brought in, but Scylla like evolved by Godzilla X Kong anyways, and her ass is long dead, like Godzilla destroyed her. There's no 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 model. Even if there was, I feel like a Warbat still kind of claims some dominance because it gets to be on land and fly. And the oceans in 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀 are very limited, but a 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 would be amazing. Even though Godzilla killed that too. Even though in the comic, the pink slime 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 got from that starfish kaiju did enable it to have regeneration. And 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 was basically regenerated and coming back to life, but who even knows which comics are canon anymore, even though they're amazing? No. Basically, we had to get the Warbats. It's freaking awesome. It reoccurs in 2 different movies. It's the only snake kaiju in the Monsterverse franchise. It's just beautiful. As far as power scaling goes, they are pretty beasts as well. They have like some comical amount of venom from their fangs, and they're able to shoot venom from their wings as well, which I don't know if it's able to do just yet, but we'll figure it out today. Plus, 2 of these suckers did kill Kong, or take down Kong. Not kill Kong, took him down in Godzilla vs. Kong. When 2 of them went for him, he was able to kill one of them, but the other one was basically wrapped around him until that one ship fired upon it and basically saved him. He didn't have his axe yet, or his freaking beast glove, or 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀, his army of monkeys, Shimo by his side, none of that stuff that he's got now, but just at his base strength, 2 of them was almost able to kill him. Which is crazy too, because in Godzilla X Kong, there's like a flock of these things, like depicting over 50 of them flying together, possibly way more. Which basically indicates if they wanted to, they could swoop down and kill Kong in a matter of seconds. To be honest, that many could probably kill Kong and all of his monkey army, though I don't think Shimo would let it happen. And yes, once the 100 days arc video is done, this will go public. I just need to make sure I get that crap done, because I will sometimes procrastinate for months if I'm not careful, and then it would just be pointless. I think we had it specifically be about 1/4 the strength of evolved Godzilla, which, wow, it's freaking marvelous. There is that indent at the base of its spine connecting to its body that's obviously an error, but that's just the model, dude. This is the most detailed Warbat model in existence. By far. Like, unless I want to spend about $10,000 making my own, I will happily have that indent over the money. Look how freaking huge this thing is, though. That wingspan is horrifying. And those claws at the end of the wingspan so they can hold creatures within its grasp. Reminds me straight up of the Jeepers Creepers monster's wings. The same shower curtain material wrapped with like pointed tips at the end to hold its prey in place. Honestly, this bit looks amazing. The spine, all of it's pristine as hell. I don't even know why people spend years making these models. I guess they could charge people for them. That seems like copyright issues though. I don't know. It's not my beef. Now, we're gonna go through the moves right now, but some of these moves probably aren't gonna be in the movie. They only really like, they do some amazing stuff in the movie, but they need like a list of attacks, so it's a little more difficult. Okay, so here's the left click, the bite. Pretty good. I'm gonna go in slow motion because I feel like those fangs are actually sticking out in some horrifying ways. Oh yeah, that's freaking terrifying, bro. Look at those teeth. The jagged, sticking out, sharp as hell in every which way. That gets a hold of a kaiju's leg. That's gonna tear out such a large chunk of flesh. This is why a bunch of them swooping down to fight the monkeys would go very terribly. A lot of those monkeys are small and weak as hell. Whoever gets bit by that is done. Plus the amount of venom these things have, no way. Okay, here's the right click. A freaking wing stab. Just awesome as hell. Really putting the claws in those wings to work. No way was this done in the movie. But it looks amazing. Those claws are still about what? Like freaking 75 feet long, 50 feet maybe? They look jagged and sharp as hell. Worst case scenario, they could absolutely blind somebody if this thing didn't like emit poison from its wings, which would probably be the better way to blind somebody, but that fits the game so well. See as our roar. Ah, dude, hearing that arc is so amazing. Damn, what a joyous day. Okay, then Shift C, loud roar, does damage and applies fear. Holy shit! Damn, dude, I just defecated a tiny bit right there. See, it's the regular one. And then I guess that one's got more of a cooldown. But yeah, it's got a freaking 37 seconds left on it. That scream was crazy. All right. Yeah, that would petrify the hell out of me. I don't care who I am, what kaiju I am. That's just scary as hell. All right, so we got the spit attack. Honestly, we could just act like that's coming from the wings, to be honest. I honestly forgot to specify to the mod developers that it emits poison from its wings and then the venom from its mouth is when it bites. So this actually isn't canonically correct, but it's such a minuscule difference that I legitimately almost don't care. Plus, you don't even see them shoot venom from their wings in the movie. It's just like listed in their biography that they could do it. Okay, left controls Aurora mode. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. That was pretty cool. That was like, I guess there's not many moves they can give it ultimately, so they made sure to give it a good amount of roars just because, I don't know, like it's gotta be intimidating. It's actually pretty cool because there really is a very finite amount of things you can do. I like it, he's zesty. And then right controls this funny emote. I'm really curious what the hell right control is about to do. Oh my god. Now for flying, that's like the only way to have stuff like take off. I think it looks pretty good. The body kind of stays behind a bit while the wings start flapping. But I feel like I'm just being a really picky bastard. Like, that's as good as Arc will allow. This game is still kind of old, you know what I mean? Actually, that's perfect. I can't think of another way else that would be fine. Maybe the tail picks up a bit as it wing flaps upwards, but that's just me being a stickler over physics. Even this, the fact that it stays perfectly flat while flying kind of bugs me a bit, but this is literally exactly what it does in the movie. I guess it would just need such speed that the body is being carried to the back instead of just like staying in a straightened form. I don't know. I feel like I'm just confusing myself. It looks literally exactly like it looks in the movie, which is the perfection we're looking for. Look at this bastard coming at you, dude. And then there's the bite in the air. That's good. I mean, it bends kind of funny, but that's literally the only way to have a bite in the air. They don't really that's if you want them to defend themselves in the air, that's kind of what you got to do. Wing stab in the air is pretty sick as well. See roar. And then what the hell is the torpedo attack? Oh, hell yeah. Freaking barrel rolls. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's literally all you could give this creature when I think about it, except for some giant animation where it wraps around stuff. But it's so big, there's nothing for it to wrap around except like Godzilla, which would absolutely be insane and maybe something I'm open to in the future. But I think that might also have a lot of issues, so I want to make sure we get like that stuff out of the way first. Because I don't know if you noticed, but titanically ginormous creatures in Ark could sometimes be kind of buggy. Okay, first evolved Godzilla versus the Warbats. There's no way in hell our buddy's gonna win this, but those size proportions are freaking amazing. I don't know, being aerial bound might be a game changer. Oh, unless he hangs out directly in front of it. I love how his instinct is to go fly. It's freaking cool, dude. I wish he had a more powerful move. Unfortunately, it's just biting. And even canonically, I don't think those fangs would pierce Godzilla's, like, armor, so there's no way that venom would even have some affliction. He'd just be chewing on a freaking volcanic rock of a kaiju. Oh, but he got behind him. That's pretty beneficial right there. I don't even want to check their health. I just want to see naturally who survives more. But there's no way he's beating Evolved Godzilla. That's like the strongest dude in the franchise right now. He's like 20 times stronger than Godzilla 2021. 20 times more power. And 2021 alone would destroy a Warbat. So the 4 times more is just stupid. He's still alive though. Holy hell. Most things would be dead. Actually, I do kind of want to see who's winning. Godzilla's actually lost so much freaking health. That's crazy. The Warbat and Godzilla are basically equal on this. That's so freaking weird. I feel like he's actually going to be able to defeat Kong. Like the Warbat. But those pulses are so strong. How's he still alive? It's because he hasn't done that Omega Beam from the end of Godzilla x Kong yet. He's just doing his little pulses. But those should do a lot. Honestly, it's close, but he's winning. He's supposed to be so much weaker than Evolved Godzilla. This crap would have destroyed my world 10 times over. Thank God we checked it out. Also good to note is the torpor done by that pulse. They're both weirdly tied up, though. Like, the difference is crazy. Godzilla's lost a lot more health. He just started out with a lot more. I think the Warbat may be too overpowered unless we just make this like the alpha Warbat. I don't know, man. Godzilla might die right now. He's going to. He's got to use his ults. He's not using his ult at all. He's just being stupid. Relying on that pulse too much. He's gonna die. Oh, wait, no, the Warbat is. The Warbat is, but just barely, dude. Wait! Oh my god! That freaking death roll attacked us so much. He survived at 21,000 health. At level 120, they both had very different health amounts as well. I can't believe he beat Godzilla. Also, look how freaking long that thing is. Jesus Christ. It doesn't look this long on the ground, but that's like preposterous. Look how beautiful that thing looks just flying in the sky. Such an incredibly designed creature. Like the early concept art of Warbats looks like some shit right out of that game Evolved, but the final version is so beautiful. Look at this beautiful rematch right here, dude. The Warbat versus the monkey. This time he's got his axe, but this Warbat actually is turning out to be weirdly overpowered. So who knows who's gonna come? I'm just enjoying it. Thing is, Kong's needed a freaking update forever. Kong's just too peaceful, bro. He doesn't even have beef. He just walks along, give him 3 bananas and he's tamed. Dude's ridiculous. Thing is, we were just waiting for a Beast Glove model to drop before re-adding the Kong mod. But, a Beast Glove model never dropped. Like a new model from him from Godzilla X Kong with the big golden glove. So I guess we're just like waiting for that one day. Otherwise, there's no point updating it if it's just still like the older Kong. I don't think he's gonna beat this Warbat. That thing's freaking ginormous. I think the size is somewhat accurate too, though. Unless that axe is really cutting deep. I don't know, man. I don't think it is. Kong needs an update so bad, bro. Even in these mods, Skar King's the one who teams up with Shimo. It should be Kong now, but I guess he was the one who controlled Shimo first. It doesn't even rely on its venom or anything. It just freaking goes purely for the barrel rolls. So I guess that's a good note. That's what you watch out for. Dude, those barrel rolls shred that monkey. Poor guy never stood a chance. The Warbat may legitimately be too powerful. The hell was that? What is that? Is that just Kong? Okay, our freaking monkey friend over here may not stand a chance, but I feel like Shimo may still be the one able to defeat it. Shimo should be the second most powerful thing in these mods behind Evolved Godzilla. I guess if we want to actually do this correctly. Oh, but see that? That would kill it. That would kill it, absolutely. So it's just the mods having an issue. Okay, poor Kong. He's just getting no respect today. Whatever, they're already here. Might as well let it kill him. The sizes are freaking ridiculous. But I guess it did wrap its wings around his face so, like super well. There was plenty of extra space on that wrapping. I think the sizes are pretty legit. Maybe the Warbat's a tiny bit too big, but just a tiny bit. You know what we need is Tsuko. We need Tsuko real bad. Would be the answer to all of this. We'll just about have this all settled. Yeah, the Warbat's chilling. Oh, the monkey's one barrel roll from death. I thought that was gonna be it. Even the wing slap barely does anything. It's just a barrel roll. And down he goes. And then it just lands beautifully on the ground. It's actually so well animated, bro. This is freaking sweet. I don't even want to make it weaker because it's so awesome. I just kind of want to make everything stronger to adapt. But I feel like Evolved Godzilla is already pretty freaking powerful. This thing's barrel roll is just crazy. Shimo's kind of a peaceful creature also. She's got no beef. At level 120, there's another drastic health difference between the two of them. Holy crap. Oh, there they go. I guess she does have beef. She just didn't freaking notice the creature was there. I'd be very surprised if the Warbat wins this. That is a solid frozen Warbat right there. There's just no way that it's getting this is the one that beats it. Get a read off on these sizes up here. Wow, they're so magnificent. I wish we had these in ASA so bad. That tail is solid frozen. Damn, that's why Shimo's just on top forever. She could just freeze any kaiju. It's such an overwhelming ability to have. What a game changer. Although she gets pinned inside other kaiju like this, and it's very catastrophic. She's actually lost a lot of health also all of a sudden. When that Warbat's not frozen, it does so much. She's almost at half health. The Warbat's a lot lower, but the health is catching up. It's catching up a lot. I feel like as long as she keeps spamming those freaking barrel rolls and getting behind the ice, Oh, no. Dude, a solid frozen Warbat, though. What a remarkable sight. This is all very cinematic. No, it's gonna die. She's lost half health, though. If I was piloting that thing and could avoid the ice breath, it'd be like a dub. I hate the thought of making the Warbat weaker, though, because it's so freaking cool, but you gotta do it. You gotta balance the mods. There it goes. Oh, no, it's still alive. There it goes. It'll happen eventually. Dude, Shimo's getting shredded, though. She's lost 1,000,000 health almost. Whereas the Warbat has lost 800,000. The exchange is crazy. I think it's just ultimately a huge glass cannon. Its bite could kill most things. It could wrap around and kill most kaiju. But if you freeze it, it will die. Oh my god! Its death is crazy, bro. It's the first time it died. It's so venomy. There it lays in its big frozen over grave. Shimo lost a lot of health here today, though. If they had the same amount of health, the Warbat would have won. Okay, they have the exact same stats, like same health, weight, damage, everything. They have the entire fight, just to be sure it's as equal as it could be. This is what I'm excited for. Freaking Skar King versus the Warbat. He's got his crystal, so he's going to have control over Shimo in the battle. He's equipped with this red stripe, like, I don't know, uniform. God, look at those teeth, though. Straight up monkey chompers. But he's got the crystal. He'll have control over Shimo in the battle. It could go any way. All right. I let him get the first hit anyway, so it's more fair that way. Woo! Imagine that just getting frozen right in your face like that. He's spamming Shimo, which is messed up, but that's like a typical Skar King thing to do. He's getting some really good shots in right now. But how's that going to go down in a second? A barrel roll, effective as ever. He's doing this crazy monkey karate. You have to really watch out when he pulls that crystal out. Like this. I know that hurts a lot. Even though that missed, so he's all good, thank God. Yeah, those barrel rolls. It's gonna be so freaking close. It's all about how much he manages to evade Shimo. The Warbat, I mean. Looking good. And looking terrible. Oh no, it missed, thank God. Sometimes it just freezes like the butt end of the tail, but it counts for the whole body. Who's winning? Oh my God, it's gonna be so close. It keeps being above Shimo. Shimo's like the main move. Little frosted tips on the Warbat, but not enough to freaking freeze it. Uh-oh, I think he's gonna die. I don't know, they can both be dying. Honestly, these two are really scaled well with each other. It's not on purpose whatsoever, but like, it works out. Oh no. It's like almost frozen, but just not enough. Enough to cause some serious damage, though. See, Shimo's lost 740,000 health, but he's lost over 1,000,000. It's any man's game now. As long as Shimo doesn't come out. If that Warbat gets frozen, it's over. It stays so close, though. Oh no, it's so gone! It was so close. Honestly, pretty close. I'm not even sure how to scale this thing now. I know it's got to be stronger, but it also defeated Godzilla. But Godzilla didn't use his ult once. So it's like, I'm not sure. This is like one of the few times I'm actually more confused after testing than like anything being cleared up whatsoever. Look at him just triumphantly walking off into the sunset with his big red monkey ass. Ridiculous. So I guess let me know what you guys think down below. Power level, how should this thing be scaled? Give me some advice down below, because I assume a lot of us watch the Monsterverse and have some ideas. Oh, I flew out of the freaking world barrier. I died. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, let me know down below, and I'll see you next time.